Chosen one, this message didn't find you by accident. God led you here for a reason. You've walked through seasons of pain, disappointment, and loss. And yet, despite the trials, you've remained faithful. God sees every tear you've cried, every sleepless night, every moment you thought you couldn't go on. What you are about to receive is not just a simple blessing, it is a transformation. God is about to turn your ashes into beauty, your struggles into testimonies, and your sorrow into joy. Pay attention, because what you are about to hear will set your spirit on fire and prepare you for the breakthrough that's coming. Before we dive deep, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because this message isn't just content. It's a divine confirmation for the chosen ones, and a heartfelt thank you to everyone who's been supporting through Super Thanks. God bless you richly. Your faithfulness, your presence, and your willingness to align with His timing do not go unnoticed. If your spirit resonates with this message, type 77 in the comments right now. That number isn't random. It's a sacred signal to the Most High and the universe that you're ready to receive your restoration, your breakthrough, and the beauty God is about to bring out of your ashes. Not everyone will make it through this message. Only the truly chosen. Those who stay will gain clarity, divine perspective, and prophetic insight into the new season of life God is preparing for you. A season where pain turns to power and sorrow becomes your testimony. This isn't something you hear once and forget. This is a living word, a spiritual blueprint unfolding piece by piece. Watch it again whenever your spirit leads you, because each time another layer of God's beauty and restoration will rise to the surface. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Understanding your ashes. Chosen one. Before God can give you beauty, He allows the ashes to form. These ashes are not accidental. They are not random events or meaningless suffering. They are deliberate, divine markers of a process that God is orchestrating in your life. Ashes represent the pain, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the betrayal, and the trials you have endured. Every tear you've cried in secret, every moment you felt unseen, overlooked, or rejected has been shaping something within you that the world cannot yet see. In the middle of these trials, it is easy to feel defeated. It is easy to look around and wonder why your life feels so heavy while others seem to move freely through theirs. A chosen one. These moments are not signs of God's absence. They are proof of His preparation. God is using every hardship, every delay, every failure, and every closed door to refine you, strengthen you, and prepare you for something far greater than you could imagine. Your failures are not the end. They are the foundation. They are the soil in which your future glory is being planted. Every loss, every disappointment, every relationship that ended, every dream that seemed to fade, every job that didn't come through, all of it has been shaping you. The pain has been molding your character. The setbacks have been building your resilience, and the tears have been watering seeds of wisdom and strength that will soon bloom into beauty. What seems like destruction, chaos, or loss is actually preparation for restoration and elevation. God specializes in turning what the enemy meant for harm into a testimony. What feels like wasted time, wasted effort, or wasted opportunities is being transformed into purpose. What was meant to break you is being used to build you. Your ashes are not a curse. They are sacred, holy, and full of potential. They are the raw material for your divine beauty, the unrefined gold that God will polish into brilliance. Understand this deeply. Every moment of suffering has meaning. Every tear has value. Every heartbreak has a divine purpose. Your ashes are the evidence that something new is being birthed in your life. They are a signal that God is at work, that transformation is happening behind the scenes, and that your season of beauty is approaching. Do not despise the ashes. Do not resent the trials. Do not measure your life by your struggles. Instead, see them for what they truly are. Preparation for a breakthrough. groundwork for your restoration, and the starting point of your testimony. Every trial, every challenge, and every pain is being turned into the raw material for your divine elevation. Even when the journey feels long, even when you wonder if it will ever end, remember that ashes always precede beauty. Fire produces ash, but it also produces light. Destruction produces a foundation for creation. What looks like loss now is actually the prelude to a new life of purpose, favor, and glory. So, chosen one, embrace your ashes, honor your journey, trust the process. Know that God is turning every hardship into a stepping stone, every tear into a blessing, and every setback into a setup for your ultimate breakthrough. Your beauty is coming, your joy is coming, your breakthrough is coming, and it will rise from these ashes more radiant, more powerful, and more extraordinary than you ever imagined. Chapter 2. The Promise of Transformation. Chosen One. God specializes in transformation. He is the master of turning brokenness into wholeness, despair into hope, and loss into gain. What has been shattered in your life, He will restore. What has been stolen or taken from you, He will return. What has caused you pain, heartache, and disappointment, He will replace with joy, peace, and purpose. The transformation God is preparing for you is not superficial. It is not just a change that the world can see on the outside. No, it is deep, lasting, and undeniable. It touches the core of who you are, your mind, your heart, your spirit, and even your destiny. Every lesson, every trial, every tear has been preparing you for this moment. What you thought was over, what you thought was lost forever, is actually being repurposed by God to elevate you beyond your current understanding. You may not see it yet, and you may question the timing. You may wonder why certain doors remain closed, why certain prayers seem unanswered, or why it feels like everyone else is moving ahead while you are still waiting. But chosen one, trust this. God's promise is sure. His timing is perfect. What feels delayed is not denied. Every season you've endured has been necessary to prepare you for the magnitude of what is coming. Your past does not define your future. Those moments of failure, rejection, and heartbreak are not labels meant to keep you down. They are the soil in which your future greatness is being planted. Each hardship, each moment of confusion, and each struggle has been fertile ground for your breakthrough. God is planting seeds in your life right now that will grow into miracles, favor, and divine restoration. Transformation often comes quietly. It may not happen all at once, and it may not happen in the way you expect. But God's work in your life is thorough, intentional, and powerful. He is restoring things that no one else can restore. He is healing wounds that no one else can heal. He is bringing life to places that have been dead for far too long. So, chosen one, hold fast to hope. Do not allow your doubts or fears to overshadow the promise that God has made to you. Every tear, every loss, and every setback is a part of the story of your transformation. The God who turned water into wine, the God who parted seas, and the God who resurrected life is working in your life too. He is orchestrating a complete turnaround, a divine restoration that will amaze you, inspire others, and glorify His name. Trust in His promise. Trust in His process. Trust in His timing. Your transformation is coming. What was broken will be whole. What was lost will be returned. What was painful will be replaced with beauty, joy, and undeniable glory. And when it comes, it will be so magnificent that every moment of waiting, every tear, and every struggle will feel worth it. Chapter 3. Faith in the Waiting. Chosen one. Waiting is never wasted. Those long seasons of silence, the periods of uncertainty, and the moments when it felt like nothing was happening, God was not absent. He was working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, orchestrating every connection, and preparing you for the breakthrough that only He could bring. What looks like delay to your human eyes is actually divine preparation. Every waiting period, no matter how painful or confusing, is a part of God's master plan for your life. It is during these seasons of waiting that your faith is tested, strengthened, and refined. Your faith in the unseen, in the promises of God, and in His timing, is what activates your breakthrough. The moment you refuse to give up, even when everything around you seems stagnant, is the moment God begins to move in extraordinary ways on your behalf. Waiting is not a punishment. It is an essential step in your transformation. It is a divine training ground for patience, perseverance, and spiritual maturity. Chosen one, it is easy to grow weary. It is natural to doubt, to question God's plan, or to feel frustrated when your prayers seem to go unanswered. You may feel like giving up, walking away, or taking matters into your own hands. But these moments are precisely when your faith is most crucial. God honors patience, and He sees every act of trust, even the silent, unseen ones. He will not leave your efforts unrewarded. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whisper in secret, and every act of obedience in the midst of waiting is being recorded in heaven. Remember this: the most profound transformations in life often come after the longest seasons of waiting. The seed must sit in the soil before it sprouts. The rain must fall before the river flows. The night must pass before the morning breaks. In the same way, your waiting period is not wasted. It is the preparation stage for your beauty, your breakthrough, and your divine elevation. During waiting, God is also teaching you to rely on Him fully, not on timing, people, or circumstances. He is teaching you to trust in His promises, even when the evidence seems contrary. He is revealing the strength, resilience, and faith that have been quietly growing within you. Every delay, every setback, and every unanswered question is shaping you into the person equipped to handle the blessing when it finally arrives. Chosen one, hold on tighter. Do not measure your life by the clock of the world. Do not compare your journey to others. Your breakthrough is on God's timetable, not anyone else's. And when it comes, it will surpass your imagination. Every moment of waiting will be worth it. Every trial will have a purpose. Every pause, every silence, and every season of uncertainty will contribute to a testimony so powerful that it will glorify God and inspire countless others. So stand firm, keep believing, keep trusting, keep walking in obedience, even when you don't see the immediate results. Your faith in the waiting is what positions you to receive beauty for ashes, restoration from loss, and joy after pain. What God is preparing for you cannot be rushed, cannot be replicated, and cannot be stolen. The waiting is working for you, not against you. Your breakthrough is coming, and it will arrive at the perfect time, full of glory, honor, and divine purpose. Chapter 4. Letting go of the old. Chosen one to receive beauty for ashes. You must first let go of the old. God cannot pour new joy, new blessings, or new life into a heart that is still clinging to pain, anger, resentment, or bitterness. Holding on to what has passed keeps you trapped in cycles of disappointment, stagnation, and emotional weight. If you want to walk into your season of restoration, favor, and divine beauty, you must intentionally release everything that has hindered your growth. This release is not just physical, it is spiritual, emotional, and mental. You must let go of people who have hurt you, relationships that have betrayed you, opportunities that never materialized, and situations that have drained your energy. You must release memories that replay in your mind, reminding you of your failures, losses, and setbacks. Clinging to these things will only keep you bound to the past, but when you choose to let go, you step into the freedom that God has prepared for you. Forgiveness is a vital part of this process. Forgive even when it is painful, even when it seems undeserved. Forgive not for them, but for your own peace and healing. Unforgiveness is like a chain that binds your spirit and prevents God's blessings from flowing into your life. Every grudge, every lingering resentment, every bitter memory creates a block that keeps your breakthrough on hold. The moment you release bitterness, you open your heart and soul to God's transformative power. You make room for Him to pour in beauty, joy, and restoration that surpasses understanding. Letting go also requires relinquishing control. Often we hold on to the past because we fear the unknown, because we feel safer with what is familiar, even if it brings pain. God is asking you to trust Him fully, to surrender your past, your mistakes, and your fears. True freedom comes not from holding on, but from letting go and allowing God to work on your behalf. When you surrender, you demonstrate faith that the Creator of all things knows what is best for you and is fully capable of bringing your life into alignment with His perfect plan. This process may not be comfortable. Letting go can feel like losing a part of yourself, like stepping into uncertainty. But it is precisely in this act of surrender that transformation begins. You create space in your life for new joy, new opportunities, and new blessings. God is ready to replace your losses with abundance, your sorrow with joy, and your ashes with beauty. But He cannot do this while your hands, heart, and mind remain full of the old. Letting go also means releasing self-blame, guilt, and regrets. Many of us cling to past mistakes, allowing them to define us or limit our potential. But God sees your worth and knows your heart. He has been refining you through every error and setback, teaching you lessons that will serve your growth and preparation. Release the weight of regret and allow God to replace it with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Choose today to let go. Release the pain, the past, and the burdens that weigh you down. Forgive those who have wronged you. Forgive yourself for missteps and trust God to restore and beautify your life. Let go of the relationships, situations, and memories that no longer belong in your story. The moment you surrender fully, you open the door for God's supernatural transformation to flow into your life. Remember, letting go is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of extraordinary courage, faith, and obedience. It signals to God that you are ready to step into a new season, a season where the ashes of your past are transformed into beauty, honor, and glory. Chapter 5. Recognizing your worth, chosen one. Understand this. God does not make mistakes. Every part of you, your story, your struggles, your strengths, and even your weaknesses has been carefully crafted and placed together by His hand. You are not too broken, too late, too small, or too far gone to receive His beauty. Whatever trials you have endured, whatever losses you have faced, and whatever mistakes you may have made, do not define your value. Your worth is not determined by circumstances, failures, or what others have said about you. Your worth is defined by God, and He sees greatness within you that even you may not yet fully recognize. The beauty God is preparing for you is deeply tied to your identity in Him. It is a reflection of who He created you to be. He is not elevating you because of what you have achieved, what you have endured, or what you have done. He is elevating you because of who you are in His eyes. A chosen, beloved, and destined child of God. Your life is significant. Your journey is sacred. Your presence on this earth is intentional. Many times we underestimate ourselves because we compare our journey to others or focus on what we lack. We forget that God measures worth differently than the world. While the world may see failure, God sees perseverance. While the world may see brokenness, God sees potential. While the world may see delay, God sees preparation. Chosen one, your past does not disqualify you. It equips you. Your experiences have not diminished your value. They have refined it. Embracing your worth requires you to see yourself as God sees you. It requires understanding that every hardship, every tear, and every moment of waiting has been shaping you into the person ready to carry the beauty He is about to release. Your identity is your anchor. It is what will carry you through challenges, guide your decisions, and Align your life with the divine plan God has for you. Walk in your purpose with confidence. Step boldly into the plans God has prepared for you. Recognize that every act of obedience, every prayer, and every moment of faithfulness is laying the foundation for your manifestation. The beauty God is about to reveal will not just change your life. It will testify of His glory and affirm your divine identity. It will confirm that your worth was never in question and that God always intended to lift you higher. Remember, chosen one, your value is intrinsic and eternal. No rejection, no failure, no betrayal, and no setback can diminish what God has placed within you. You are priceless. You are significant. You are a masterpiece in progress. And the beauty coming your way is not merely external. It is an overflow of the divine worth that has always been within you. So embrace your identity. Walk confidently in your purpose. Stand firm in your faith and obedience. Recognize your worth and allow God to work through you. The beauty, favor, and elevation He is preparing are reflections of who you are in Him. Your worth has always been enough. Your life has always mattered. And now, chosen one, it is about to manifest in ways that will astonish you, inspire others, and glorify the God who created you. Chapter 6. Preparing for your beauty. Chosen one, understand this. God's beauty is not simply about blessings, possessions, or favorable circumstances. True beauty in your life is about alignment. Alignment of your heart, your mind, and your spirit with His divine will. God is not just preparing to bless you. He is preparing you to fully receive and steward the blessings He has promised. This preparation ensures that when your breakthrough comes, you are ready to walk in it with confidence, wisdom, and spiritual clarity. At this moment, your heart is being purified, your mind is being renewed, and your spirit is being strengthened. God is giving you discernment to see situations from His perspective, clarity to understand your purpose, and wisdom to make decisions that honor Him. He is preparing you to navigate life with insight, to recognize the opportunities He is opening, and to walk boldly into the new season He has designed specifically for you. This is not a time of idleness. It is a time of intentional refinement. Every prayer you lift, every act of obedience, and every moment of trust is contributing to your readiness for what is coming. Preparation may feel challenging, even uncomfortable. God is calling you to let go of old habits, thought patterns, and distractions that no longer serve your growth. He is teaching you patience, discipline, and faith as essential tools to carry the beauty He is about to release. The process may include periods of silence, moments of reflection, and even testing, but each stage is designed to position you for maximum impact. The beauty coming your way is not just for your own fulfillment. It is meant to be a testimony to the world, a reflection of God's power and proof that He can turn mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy, and ashes into glory. This is also a time to cultivate gratitude. Recognize the small victories, the lessons learned, and the guidance God has provided throughout your journey. Gratitude aligns your spirit with God's heart and positions you to receive with humility and joy. It reminds you that the beauty He is preparing is not a reward for perfection, but a fulfillment of His promises and His unending love for you. Preparation requires trust, complete, unwavering trust in God's timing and His plan. Even when you do not see the full picture, even when the road seems unclear, trust that He is orchestrating every detail. Walk in obedience every day, knowing that each act of faithfulness is building a foundation for the beauty He is about to release. Step by step, prayer by prayer, decision by decision, God is preparing you for a transformation that will exceed your expectations. Chosen one, the beauty God is bringing into your life is meant to shine not only in your personal fulfillment, but as a beacon of hope for others. Your journey, your testimony, and your breakthrough will inspire, uplift, and encourage those who feel hopeless, lost, or stuck. The preparation you are undergoing now is equipping you to carry this beauty with integrity, humility, and purpose. Chapter 7. Walking into your testimony. Finally chosen one. The time has come to step boldly into your testimony. Every tear, every trial, every moment of waiting and refining has led you to this pivotal moment. What was once ashes, the pain, the loss, the heartbreak, and the setbacks is now being transformed into a crown of beauty. This is the manifestation of God's faithfulness, the visible proof of His promise, and the fulfillment of the divine plan He set in motion before the foundations of the world. Your story is no longer just your own. It is a living testimony that will inspire others, bring hope to the hopeless, and show the world that God restores, redeems, and beautifies lives. What you endured in private, what you wrestled with in silence, and what you thought was too difficult to overcome is now the platform upon which God will display His glory. Your journey, every scar, every tear, every battle, is now part of a narrative that will encourage, uplift, and guide those who have yet to see their own breakthroughs. Do not hide your light. Do not feel shame for the seasons you walked through or the challenges you faced. Each moment, no matter how painful, was part of the preparation for your divine beauty. Your past was never wasted. It was laying the foundation for a life that will testify of God's power and His love. Do not underestimate the impact of your breakthrough. What God is doing in your life is not just personal, it is prophetic. It is a message to the world, a divine signal that faith, obedience, patience, and perseverance are rewarded in ways that surpass human understanding. Walk boldly into this new season. Carry yourself with the confidence of someone who has been refined by God, someone who has been equipped to handle the blessings and responsibilities of their testimony. Every opportunity, every divine connection, and every favor that comes your way is a reflection of the beauty that has been birthed from your ashes. Your life is now a beacon, a source of hope for those who feel lost, a reminder for those who have been waiting, and a demonstration that God's timing is perfect. Chosen one, know that this testimony is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter,